everyone, Meghan McGrogan here for Leveling Up, the social distancing series. If you're joining us for the first time, this is a series that we are doing to promote all of our Greater Utica Chamber members, and we are featuring a different member every day. So I'm so excited that you've joined us. And again, just a great way to check in with our local businesses and organizations and find out how they're being affected during this time and how you can support them and access information about them. So I'm super excited because I'm joined by somebody who is no stranger to the Chamber, Kari Puleo from Notre Dame. So welcome, Kari. Thanks for being here with me.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Meg. This is, new day and age that we're living, and fun way to connect with community, which is one thing that Notre Dame is all about, is connecting with our community. And so I'm happy to be here and chat with you about, what education looks like in this time.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit about, so what's your position at Notre Dame, and tell us about Notre Dame if people aren't aware of what programming you guys offer and what grades you are. Just let everybody know a little bit of basic information about you.
Absolutely. My name is Kari Puleo, and I'm the Director of Advancement at Notre Dame. We have two different campuses. What used to be called Our Lady of Lourdes is Notre Dame Elementary School, and it's our pre-K through sixth grade program on Genesee Street across from Our Lady of Lourdes Church. We have two different pre-K programs. We have a pre-K program that is a UPK program for the citizens of Utica. It's a free UPK program that residents can enroll their children in. And then we have a Montessori program, which is open to all children in the area age 3 and up. We have 3 and 4-year-old program for Montessori. And then, a typical kindergarten through sixth grade, elementary school in that building as well. It's a very warm and friendly school, and kids really enjoy the value-centered education that we have.
That's great.
Then up at the high school, we have, on Notre Dame Lane, grades 7 through 12, and lots of wonderful things going on at the high school right now. We have recently started a partnership with Utica College where we have a bridge program going. We're going to be, finalizing the details of our first bridge program that we're very excited about. We launched a business program with them this year, and one of the professors comes over from Utica College, teaches classes in the building, and kids will be able to get their first year of school done at college done while they're at Notre Dame, and then graduate in 4 years with an MBA through that program.
Wow.
So lots of different and exciting things that we're launching at Notre Dame right now. It's a really exciting time, even though, right now we're doing some distance learning. We were very prepared for this. We launched a one-to-one Google Classroom program this year. And so all of our junior, senior high students have Google Chromebooks. And they've all been using them throughout this school year, very well assisted to the technology, so that's great. And we made the decision to close on Friday the 13th. We knew that the students would not be returning to school, so we were able to make sure that they all were logged into their Google Classrooms, that they took home the paper products that they may need, their books and stuff. And teachers were able to swiftly implement into a complete online learning environment. So it was really, there wasn't any lack of instruction time.
Yeah, that's great that you guys were so prepared, for that already, without even, probably even knowing that this was going to come down the pike, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's great that we were able to be able to take advantage of technology. And it's really unique because an education day online looks a little bit different, but they're getting all of the curriculum in, preparing if we still do have regents, that students will be prepared. And it's really great and nice to see how creative teachers are being, recording lessons, doing Zoom online classes. So they're meeting with their peers in a virtual classroom setting. And just the creativity that teachers are having to do behind the scenes. It's just really inspiring to see all of that work going on.
That's awesome. So what does it look like for you guys in the future? I mean, obviously this is a tough time right now, but we're hopeful that this will pass, and things will get back to normal at some point. So if people want to access information now, I mean, maybe this is a nice time for people to be considering, making the switch to Notre Dame, or maybe they have kids who are, approaching that age where the coming into high school might be appropriate. So how do people access you right now to find out what services you have?
Absolutely. So the website is the best way to start finding out more about Notre Dame if you're interested in our school for your children. From there, you can get information. We're looking at possibly doing some virtual tours, so setting that up in the meantime. But we're all still working remotely from home. So we are currently in the admissions process right now for next school year. So if it's something that you're considering, please reach out to us, and we will do everything we can to get all of the information about the Notre Dame experience to you. Mm-hmm. We have financial aid. That's a question that people ask all of the time. And, just start asking those questions and seeing if your school is meeting your educational needs, especially in this time. Notre Dame has been very prepared to meeting its students' needs and still connecting with all of our students.
Mm-hmm. Great. And you guys have done some recent expansions and changes at Notre Dame. Do you want to talk about that too?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we added the Monsignor Willenberg Center to our campus at the junior senior high school, which has been wonderful. It's allowed us to have a stage at the school for the first time. We never had a stage at Notre Dame. And it also has given us some more room for athletic practices. Our ROTC program uses that all the time. We have a wonderful ROTC program. We've been ranked for 3 years in a row in that program. We're nationally recognized, and our students travel all over the United States to compete in different events. So that gives them more room to practice drill and work on various different skills that program does. So it's been wonderful having that addition, more space in the building. We had a very cramped band room, and so now the band can practice in there in the morning, our junior senior band, and expand our fine arts offerings as well. So very, very critical to have that additional room in the building to grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Great. Well, it's great checking in with you just to hear from an education standpoint. I know it's really tough, on pretty much across the board on every sector, but it's great to know that you guys are prepared for this, and great to know that your students are still able to learn and have access. So that's really awesome to hear. And I think something for people to consider, right, as they make decisions on education in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the one thing that, one of the positives that's come out of this is that, students in college settings often have to take some of their curriculum through an online setting. And so it's really supporting, what they're going to be doing in college. And, you have your parents behind your scene to make sure you're still doing the work and keeping up with your online classes. But it's just one more skill set that you have when you go to college to be able to do an online class and make sure that you're taking advantage of time management and all of those different things that are a little bit different than a classroom setting. And so it's just preparing students for that real world experience of higher education.
That's awesome. Yeah. Good. Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up?
I just wanted to say thank you to the community at whole. I know that there's, this is a challenging time, but as a community, we're going to get through it together. And I wanted to thank the Chamber for this opportunity to speak with the community today. I think that, this face-to-face opportunity to see people, when we're all stuck at home is really something that keeps everybody's spirits high. And so it's really nice to be able to have this opportunity.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to have you. And just really quickly before we get off the call, just let everybody know how they can reach out, your website, phone number if you're accepting calls. What are the best ways to reach you?
Yep, so the website is the best way to reach us, www.notredameutica.org. We still do have...
Let me have you do that again. I think we lost our connection for a second. So just do the
Okay.
website one more time. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. The website is NotreDameUtica.org. And we do occasionally have staff in the front office, so you can leave a message if need be. 315-724-5118 is the phone number at the high school. Phone number at the elementary school I don't have quite memorized, but it is on our website, and we have staff at the elementary school working as well. We're kind of on a skeleton crew, but we still need to go in and answer mail and stuff like that. So reaching out via email is definitely the best way to get a hold of us right now. And you can get all of our email addresses on our website.
Okay. Great. Awesome. Well, thank you again so much for joining me today. And hopefully people will reach out and check out your website and information about you if they're interested. And make sure you stay safe out there. And we hope to see you again in person soon.
Yes, absolutely. Take care, Meg. Best wishes to you and your family.